Hi Crafty friend, it's me, Justine Dvorak. I have to just start this video with this stunning gold and black glimmer. Look at how beautiful that is. I mean, really. It is the Tropical Bloom Glimmer Plate of the month for May 2024 from Spellbinders. I just have been having so much fun with this one, honestly. I know that there are a lot of glimmer plates that are already floral out there, but this one to me really was sweet. And it has a coordinating stencil if you grab the caboodle. So I'm going to show you how I use this glimmer plate just as a glimmer plate. I'm going to show you using the stencil and then also coloring with some Copic markers. So grab a snack and let's craft. So this one, that sounded so weird. You don't need a snack if you don't want one. Anyway, this one I use the pink magenta foil with. The great thing about the clubs are that it comes with a roll of foil every month. So if you are new to foiling, yes, I'm pointing at a mistake. Anyway, if you're new to foiling and you don't want to decide what colors to buy, if you grab the club subscription, you're going to get a different roll sent to you every month. And to me, that has led to a lot of different colors in my craft room. So I think that it is a great deal. All right, I'm gonna grab my stamp wheel here for my stenciling. It is a little bit sticky on the back, so I found that this is a great way for me to use my stencils. And I'm using Simon Hurley ink. This one is called Piggyback and then Triple Berry. This Triple Berry is basically the color as the brush plastic on here, and it is such a stunning color. I love it. So look how easy this is to use the stencil and just get kind of like a wow factor with the different shading on the leaves. That is so fast to do. The hardest part for me is just lining up the stencils. I usually am so excited about adding the ink that I mix up the orientation of the stencil. So I just have to tell myself if I take time to do that, then I will have a better result. So I'll tell you the same advice I would give myself. This stencil also has a little area that you can stencil the stem. So for the stem, I'm just gonna move this project up just a hair so I can really get in there and have the stencil stick to that sticky mat. And that was so fast of figuring out what color that was. So I think it's Tropical something. It's a Simon Hurley ink. Let's see. Tropical Tango. Woohoo. And then this one, which is called Later Gator. And I love that color in the name because I have to say it like that. Later Gator, because it's just fun, you know? Anyway, I think those two colors together are perfect on the stem. And there we have it, all set. Now all I need is a sentiment, and that is perfect. So this video was going to end there with these two cards, with the cute Better Press sentiments, with the two backgrounds and these crystal or the opal gems, but no. I thought I was done. I said, you know, I did two cards on camera, the rest of them I'll just play with and have fun. And I thought to myself, what about the person who doesn't get the stencil? Would they want some inspiration for Copic coloring? So I went ahead and pressed 3 more. I know, crazy. So here we go. It looks like the end of the video, but it's not. This first one I glimmered with black foil. Some people say, you know, why use black foil? It's just like stamping, or it looks like ink. Yes, but it's shiny, and to me that's worth it. So I did one with the black glimmer foil, and wow, that looks like a very aggressive flashing light there, but the video is sped up. I didn't even talk about the sentiments. Okay, so with this set, there are 2 sentiments that come with it. There's thinking of you and sending happy wishes or something like that. I can't see it now because the plate is flipped over, but you know, it's there. So this one was with the gold and white, always a classic combination in my opinion. And then my last one that I'm going to do is with the rainbow foil and the black paper. Now, I do get comments on my videos anytime I glimmer with black paper, and people say, where did you get the black paper for foiling? I can't find a good black. I am very sad to say this, but my local craft shop of 33 years is closing. I'm so sad about it. I can't even tell you. Their in-shop, in-house, whatever you want to call it, brand of black paper is what I've been using. And you can't buy it online, and they're closing. So I need a new black paper recommendation for glimmering. So if you have one, please tell me, because your girl is desperate, because look at how fun that is. Black paper and glimmering is just so fun. It gives such a wow factor, and it is so shiny. There we go. Sending best wishes. That's what it says. I went ahead and glimmered 6 sentiments in total, 4 with the gold, and 2 with the leftover scraps from my rainbow. And then back to stenciling. We have the slippery when wet, and then did not see the lid of this one, but I will see it in a second. This very bright yellow. I went kind of heavy-handed with all of my ink here. And then, of course, later getter for the stem. And I think this is such a cheerful flower. I love that it is so big. I know I said before, you know, there's a lot of inks there's a lot of glimmer plates that are floral out there, but this one is big, and it is just one single flower, so it definitely is a very dramatic plate. Shooting Star, that's the name of that color. Hooray. I'm just going to add some ink to the darker areas for shadow and just give the illusion of depth. Ooh, that looks so good. Okay. And then the second layer of the flowers, again, just using my 2 yellows and trying to leave a little more white on the tips of these leaves so it gives some dimension. That looks really good. I love how easy these stencils are with the stamp wheel. I was not sold on the stamp wheel for the longest time. I was like, why buy that when you can just use tape? But then my tape would come off and my tape would rip my paper, and I would have projects that would get wrecked and I would just hate it. So I thought, whatever, I'm trying the stamp wheel. If it doesn't work, then I'll figure it out. But I do like the way that it works. So I'll just say that, you know, but the thing that I like about it is the sticky mat, which I'm pretty sure you can buy for like $18.99. So if you're looking for it for stenciling, just get the sticky mat. You don't need to buy the stamp wheel just for the sticky mat, unless you want to. I'm not going to tell you what to buy, but if I was going to tell like my best friend or my mom my recommendations, that's what I would tell my mom or my best friend. So we're crafty friends. I'm going to tell you what I would tell my good friends, you know? Okay, here's that Copic card that I was talking about before. I'm so sorry the lighting is off with this because I simply forgot to turn on my second light here. So sorry, it's a little dark, but I do have some pretty pictures at the end to show you. So I'm basically just using some violet shades here and just creating a gradient from the darkest to the lightest. And then I am leaving some areas white on the tips of the flowers. I've had just so much success with doing that recently that is probably like my go-to now. Leaving that white area just plain white, no marker over it. And then of course I'm gonna finish the card with a Better Press sentiment because I'm a Better Press babe. And if you know, you know. Batching sentiments is my thing, so I just have to. And then I chose the blue-green as the stem color. I didn't do 2 colors, but look at how fun these turned out. Anyway, let me know your favorite in the comments. I would just love to know. I think my favorite this time has to be the Copic colored one, but the stencil ones were super easy. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.